Okay, hi. How are you?
I'm good. It's like really cold here, and I'm in that kind of like weird in between where clothing is a sensory nightmare, but also I'm cold. So I'm sitting here in my tank top and I'm also freezing,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but I
I
hate clothing on my skin.
I feel that because I very much like am not good at regulating my own body heat. So I'm always like hot and cold at the same time when we get to this season. So I'm like, oh, I need sweatpants because my legs are too cold in shorts, but then I'm hot, but I can't put on a tank top because then I'm cold. Like
Mhm.
it makes no sense. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, and like right now I have the fan on because I need the air moving, but also I'm cold, but like I have to have the air moving.
The struggles of this time of year. Even like yesterday, I went to a mall, so I'm like, what do I wear? Because it's cold outside, but I'm gonna go inside and get really hot. So I need layers, but then I also was like, I don't want to carry around a jacket. So do I have a sweater that
Yeah.
I can wear to just go walk in and then take it? Like, eh.
Right? Yeah, I went to go clean up my mom's the other day, and my mom was like, "Why did you come over here in a tank top?" And I was like, "Because I know that like while I'm helping you organize stuff, I'm gonna burn up and I'm gonna be sweating. But every single time I wear my hoodie for the outside part, like I forget it and leave it there, and then I don't have it when I really need it. And so I'm just like, I can deal with like the minute of going into your house. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's really that balance of like how long do I need to be outside? How much cold can I handle? Because
Yeah,
once I'm inside, I need a completely different outfit. So I'm like, how much can I
exactly.
tolerate?
So frustrating.
It really is. Like I love this like time of year and this weather, but I also hate it because like getting dressed is I don't know what to do. Like I don't know.
It's a challenge. It's also crazy because it's like October is ending. We're into November. Like, I'm not processing
I
this.
don't know where October went, to be honest with you.
I don't know either. I feel like I like slept through half of it or something.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like we were just at the beginning and now it's
Mhm.
literally like 2 days, 3 days till it's done.
Oh my gosh, I can't handle that.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope.
Do you have any Halloween plans?
Um, I think we might go to the library just to not be here when kids are out. Well, not that there's any kids in our neighborhood anyway, so like it doesn't really matter, but and then probably just watch some Halloween movies or something. I've been watching Halloween movies, but watch some more.
Valid. Yes.
Yeah.
I
You?
am. We are like my kid is like on the cusp where he's like just outgrown trick or treating, but he's still struggling with the fact that he's like a little too old to still do it.
Mhm.
So he's like, I don't know, I kind of want to do it one last time, but then he was like, I don't know, maybe we'll just stay home. So we ended up getting tickets to go see K-pop Demon Hunters in theaters again for the second time because they're airing it on Halloween. And I was like, that will take away some of the like FOMO of not going
Yeah.
trick-or-treating. It'll give us something to do. And last time there were like a ton of kids in the theater, which was totally fine. But I'm wondering by getting like a Halloween evening showing,
Mm.
if a lot of the kids will be trick-or-treating and it'll be like an older crowd, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
That might be a different experience. So
Yeah,
I'm excited to go.
that's
So
fun.
that's my plans. Going and seeing my hyperfixation movie in theaters again.
Yeah, that's just how it goes, I think. Like that's just the way it is.
It is.
Okay, right now we're doing our October wrap up.
Yes.
Both of us are a little neurospicy out there today. So,
Oh, we are the most scattered, I think.
so if this is very rambly and like tangent, that's what's happening. We don't
Yes.
have focus brain happening today.
No, my meds did not help today. What happens?
Yeah. So where do you want to start?
So I kind of just threw mine into a doc instead of like organizing them by favorite this month or even categorizing them by like manga, shows, whatever. So mine is just kind of like here.
Uh-huh.
But my most favorite thing this month, I think that I consumed was I finally got the new volume of She Loves to Cook and She Loves to Eat. I was so stoked. I have been itching for this as soon as I finished the last one. And that's like, I don't read a lot of series that are still ongoing. I
Yeah.
usually read completed series. And so it's been so hard waiting for the new volume. But in this one, Nomoto and Kasuga are finally moving in together, which I'm
Mm.
so excited about. I'm going to try to keep it no spoilers, but I really liked that this volume talked like really realistically about the challenges of same-sex couples trying to cohabitate and find living spaces in Japan. And so it was a lot of they would have someone be like, "Oh yeah, I can rent to you. Oh, you're a couple, you're not sisters. Okay, never mind. Oh, you're a couple, you're not like roommates. Sorry, can't rent to you." And so it was like showing them attempting to get around those issues and the supports that exist was very, very heartwarming, but also upsetting that they have to work 10 times harder than like another person trying to rent.
Mhm.
Um, we also see more of Kasuga's contact with her family that's like super strained and the ways in which she's kind of trying to protect herself from that strain, which kind of overlaps with Nagumo's struggles with her own family, which is their friend who comes and dines with them a lot, but has trouble eating in front of people. Um, and finally, in this volume, we actually see Nagumo's journey to get a diagnosis for her eating disorder. And I really love that the manga actually had a full page explaining what this lesser known eating disorder is and how it manifests. So it was very, very nice to see that representation. Very, very nice to see kind of this next stage because it's like very exciting and fluttery and, all the butterflies.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Nice. I don't know where I stopped because I remember I read the first few and I can't remember where I stopped in that series. But I've seen the show, so
See, and I haven't seen the show yet. I really want to, but I am so like the series has me in a chokehold in terms of like
hmm.
the manga. I'm like, I love it so much. I love all of them so much. They're so wonderful. I just want the best for them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how you feel with the in the series too. It's very much just like you want them all to be happy and like living their best lives and taking care of themselves and
Yeah.
Okay, since you started with a book, we'll go on to books just to keep
Okay.
it sort of organized.
Somewhat coherent.
Okay, so I read, I think a few manga this month. And one of the ones I really liked is I finished volume 2 and 3 of I Want to Be a Wall,
Ooh, yeah.
which is basically about like an aro ace woman who marries a gay man because they're getting all this family pressure to get married. So they meet in like a matchmaking situation and they kind of both are like, I don't want to be here. And they're like, oh, you don't want to be here either. And then, at some point kind of tell each other like why they don't actually want to be in this situation. So they agree to get married. And volume 2 and 3, we kind of just follow them like figuring out their lives together because they move in together and obviously everyone around them thinks they're in a romantic relationship. So there's like, oh, how did you meet? Like, why did you decide to get married? Oh, we're hoping for grandchildren one day. Like all of these. Yeah, yeah, very awkward, right? But we're also, I like one of the things I really like about this series is like they're both in a situation where like they don't want to and don't necessarily feel the need to like come out to anybody around them. Like they're perfectly happy to like build a family and a life together, just the two of them, and like support each other that way. So we get to see a lot of, the Arrow Ace woman and like her life, and she's like a BL manga like obsessed fan. So I'm like, yes, I see you. I feel you.
Yes.
But we also see like her husband who is talking to her longtime friend at one point. He's kind of like, why is she reading these if she's not interested in romance? And like we see this really nice discussion about like how people view the world and how they experience it differently and like why she might be interested in reading romance without like experiencing it herself, which I really love because I'm like, yes, that's me with everything I watch. Like I want to watch people
Exactly.
fall in love, but I don't want it. And it's like
Yeah.
that conversation of like, you know, the idea of enjoying something just because it is great without having to like eat it. Like you can see something beautiful or you can like love something without having to like be completely fully in it, right? And like the
Yeah.
idea of being happy for other people's happiness, which I thought was really nice. And then the third volume, we actually see more of like the husband because he's in love with his childhood friend who's straight. And he's like, I'm never gonna love anybody else. Like, this is it for me. Like, I'm never gonna like let him go, which is why he agreed to this marriage in the first place. And we kind of just see like him kind of figuring out what that looks like for him, how he feels watching his best friend, date other people and talk about marriage and all these different things. I'm like, I don't know, like it's very like slice of life and it doesn't really like go anywhere, but there's something about it that just like feels kind of nice because there's like especially as someone who's arrow ace, there's a level of like I wouldn't mind like living with someone, being seen as partners with somebody if it was just like, yeah, we support each other, we care about each other, and we're comfortable together. Like that idea of like building a relationship that works for you is really nice. Like I really enjoyed that aspect of it.
Yeah, that sounds really nice too. Because I also feel the same way in that, like, there are certain times in which I go, it would be really nice to have that support system
Hmm.
of like a queer platonic partner or something where it's like, you are like a platonic person in my life, but also we have those aspects where like the outside pressure of like, oh, when are you going to settle down? When are you going to do this? Isn't there anymore because I have this supportive system. And we get to do those things together of like having those moments, having like, having those moments of like, this is someone I can split dinner duty with. This is
Hmm.
someone that I can share about what I'm going through with a friendship and it be like a communication thing. This is someone that I can like hang out with and watch TV, but also I can go to my room and close my door and like have my space
Yeah.
in ways that you can't necessarily do in a romantic partnership. And it's like to me, the idea of a romantic partnership feels so much more foreign to me
Hmm.
than just like this comfort of like knowing that I'm coming home to someone who is like a platonic figure in my life. And so I think that sounds so comforting.
Hmm.
And I really need to read it because like it sounds perfect.
It's really sweet and like I don't know. It's one of those ones that like I think I could have easily like passed over if I didn't give it a chance. But just the story was like I really loved it and I wanted to see them happy and like get to know each other more and like do things together that they like and like find compromise in their like how they work together and how they live together.
Yeah. Because I think ultimately there is still that challenge of like you're still trying to live with another person.
Hmm.
And I feel like in some ways there is a different level because I think a lot of people will sit there and be like, okay, so it's the same as like having a roommate who's your friend. And it's like, well, no, it's different than that. It's like a different level of reliance and a different kind of relationship.
Hmm.
But yes, in some ways, like it is still platonic. It is
Hmm.
still that kind of relationship, but not.
And it's a bit complicated too, because it's like she's meeting his family and he's meeting her family. So there's a level of like, you have to be close enough that it feels real to everybody else. but
Yes.
you're like you yourselves know how you are, but like it has to look enough like something that is acceptable.
Yeah. Something that like other people will understand in a way.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it was with me. I think maybe because I was sick this month, I ended up reading a lot more than usual. And I think it was just because like that was the only thing my brain would let me consume.
Yeah.
And so I've read like stacks of manga and graphic novels because it was like I need to get some things back to the library.
Hmm.
I consistently have the limit of 150 items checked out at any given moment.
Yeah.
And so trying to like get that pared down a little bit has been a thing. So the other thing that I've been binging this month is Mr. Villain's Day Off,
Hmm.
and I'm obsessed. I'm only
Yes.
on volume 4, but I have like literally I finish it and immediately I'm on the library website being like, please send me the next one. I need it.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, So in this one, the general is a leader of an alien organization that's set on conquering the Earth, but he has this very strict rule not to do anything on his days off. So he works hard to just enjoy the days off. He's like this dark leader, but also he's panda obsessed. He loves cute snacks, but he finds them too cute to eat. So he just like holds on to them until they go bad, and then he's like, "But I wanted to eat it." And then it's like too late. And he also interacts with the Rangers who defend the Earth, and we see some of their perspectives and interactions too. But if he runs into them on his day off, he's like, well, it's a truce today. Like, we're not going to interact because he's like, I'm not working on my days off. Um, but I'm obsessed with that very like Earthling type format. And I think it's because like when I was a kid, there was this picture book called Earthlings, and it was like about these aliens who were talking about Earthlings as though they were like this strange alien race and would kind of be like, look, this is so weird. Here's how they interact. Here's what they do. And this sort of formulates Earth in the same way. He's like trying to look at Earth as this outsider. And he's being like, well, maybe I'll save the pandas because, like, they're worth saving. And
Yeah.
maybe I'll save this because, like, it's worth saving. Or, like, he'll meet someone and be like, okay, well, maybe I would destroy them last
Hmm.
because they're really nice to me. And so it's like he looks at it almost from this, like, outsider point of view. And maybe that is, like, the autism coming out in me that I'm like, I love books where they examine the earth and humans from an outsider perspective. But at the same time, it's just like the whole thing is hilarious. It's so
Hmm.
funny to see this like dark, brooding guy who's like storming through talking about destroying Earth. And he's like, oh my God, I'm gonna take 1,000 pictures of the pandas because one of them might move like half an inch. And I'm like, that's me with my cats every single day. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
And like in one of them, he's too tired to take a shower. And so his panda plushie is like, but you have to take a shower. And so he's like, I have to do it for the pandas. I have to. And he's like crawling toward the shower. And I'm like, oh my God, that is my neurodivergency in a nutshell. I'm just like, I don't like this transition from hot to cold to hot again. And I don't want to do it. And then it's like, but I have to. I have to do it.
Yeah,
It's so good.
I love that series. So I think I've read, I think it's everything I have access. I don't know if it's everything that's actually out yet, but everything that my library has, and like I'm obsessed with it. Also, I think there's an anime.
Oh my gosh, I've got to find it.
I think
Because I'm obsessed.
I'm like I need to watch it because I love him. Like he wants to
Yeah.
destroy the planet, and I don't care because I love him and he's hilarious and he loves
Yeah.
pandas. Like, whatever.
Like let him. I support him, but also like he's so into like cute things and like getting the new flavor of custard
Hmm.
and I'm just like I want him to have everything he wants, even if that means the world is destroyed.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's so good. It's cute and funny, and I just love it.
Like I sit down and I'm like, I'm just gonna read like a chapter or two and then I'm gonna go clean. And the next thing I know, like I've finished the volume and I'm just like, Where's the next one and why do I have to wait for the like
Oh, it's so good.
I love it.
Uh, okay. The next one I have is also manga, and my library recently got it, and I was like so excited for it. I think I requested it too, and they got the manga for Old Fashioned Cupcake. So yeah, office romance. I mean, if you've seen the series, you know what it's about. But basically, office romance, like the younger employee has been, kind of in love with his boss forever, and his boss is having kind of like a, I don't know, midlife-ish crisis situation where he just feels like, oh, I'm so old, like I can't do anything, life sucks, whatever. And they just start going on cute little dates and pretending to be like teenage girls. So they go and get cute little desserts and pancakes and whatever. And it's adorable. I mean, the manga is the series. Like they're the same. Whatever the series did, like they somehow took a magic wand and just like sucked the manga onto the screen. Like it's basically the exact same thing.
But see, I feel like Old Fashioned Cupcake is one of those stories that I will consume it in every iteration that they put it in. Like,
Hmm.
if you translate it onto paper, I will watch it or read it. If you put it on a screen, I will watch it. If you make 15 adaptations, I will be seated for every single one of them.
It
Like,
was, yeah, it literally I started reading it and it gave me the exact same like warm like hug feeling that I got from watching the series. Like immediately, like page one, I was like, "Oh, it's literally the same thing. I'm right back into this story. I love them so much."
my library doesn't have it, and I think I'm gonna have to just end up caving and buying it because I love it.
It's so good. It's so cute.
I have one more book on my list for this
Hmm.
month. I, and it's one of those things that my library finally got it, just like Old Fashioned Cupcake. I was like, I was waiting, I was waiting, I was waiting. I've been requesting it. And they finally got the Semantic Error graphic novel
Mm.
series,
Yeah.
which I've been a fan of the TV series and the movie. Like, I'm pretty sure it's cut both ways, and I think I've watched them both. But my library like finally got the series and I was able to get the first one. I'm still waitlisted for some of the others, but in the first one, Sangwoo outs his group project members as having not contributed anything to a group project they were working on. And one of the group members who is about to graduate ends up not being able to because he
Mm-mm.
fails his credit as a result. And so his group member who failed because of him, Jae Young, ends up making it kind of his personal mission to get revenge in a way and also just be a problem in Sangwoo's life. So the graphic novel basically conveys so many of the parts of the show. At least the first one is very like note for note, a lot of the things that happened in the show. Um, it's him showing up and he's like at one point he goes, "What is your least favorite color?" And he's like, "Red." And so this guy comes and sits in his seat wearing head to toe red every single day just to piss him off. um he every single day buys a specific canned coffee from the vending machine, so Jae Young goes and buys out every single can of this coffee so he cannot get it at all. And the thing is this is not just like, oh, I'm kind of pestering him.
Hmm.
Sang-woo is very neurodivergent, and the graphic novel amps up so many of these neurodivergent behaviors because it literally shows how everyone around him knows that he arrives specific places at like the same time every day down to the minute. It'll be like he arrives here at 9:42 a.m. and that's what like this is where he sits and this is the exact corner that he sits in. And it'll talk about how he likes this one specific spot in the classroom because it's just the right amount of distance from the board, but then it's not too far back, but also the air vent isn't blowing directly on him. And I'm like, buddy, I have some news for you if you aren't aware. But yeah,
And
I think my big problem with it is like someone literally points it out and he's just like, yeah, it's not bad enough to be clinical. And it's like he kind of dismisses the neurodivergency and I'm like,
oh, oh.
buddy, like your entire day is disrupted because someone is sitting in your seat and you have to sit in the seat next to that seat. You are a minute late for something. You always throw your can in the second trash can, and the second trash can was full of trash, so you couldn't. That is clinical. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that is not just like, ooh, I'm a little quirky. Like, buddy, trust me. But it was really good, and it's very true to the series also. And it's making me really want to rewatch the series. But it's just like, oh, it's so good. I've already asked for the second one because, of course, I only got the first one, and I'm just
Yeah,
like, I just need the rest of the series now.
just all of it at once.
Yeah. Just let me consume it in one chunk.
hmm
So good.
My last book for the month is I actually read it over the weekend. It's another manga. It's volume one of Ruri Dragon, which is basically I like this is one of those ones that I just kind of like, oh, the cover looks interesting. I'll just, give it ch try it out because it's quick, easy, whatever. But basically we follow this high school girl and one day she wakes up with horns. Like she just gets out of bed and she's like, "Mom, I've got horns now." And her mom's like, "Oh, yeah, you do. Okay. Are you going to school?" And she's like, I guess so. Like, sure, why not? So then she goes to school, and you know, sh people are like, "Oh, you have horns." Like, sure, there's non-human things around, so not a big deal, whatever. And then all of a sudden, she sneezes and breathes fire. So she ends up having to go home because she's like bleeding. She passes out, whatever, and she finds out she is part dragon. And her mom never told her. And her mom's just like, "Oh, I didn't know how to tell you, and I didn't really just want to like drop it on you. So, and you didn't have any dragon traits, so like, why would I tell you? You seemed human." So she finds out her dad's a dragon, and she's half dragon, and she's gonna turn into some half dragon hybrid situation.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I'm like reading it, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening here. But like I kind of want to see what happens the more she turns into a dragon because like that's weird and cool and like she never knew her dad so she's like, do you want to meet your dragon dad or not? Like
I mean, it sounds good. It's kind of giving like Turning Red in a way. Have you seen
yeah.
that movie? Yeah. So it's like it kind of reminds me of that, but at the same time, like it sounds so fascinating.
It's so weird too because it's just like, okay, so she's home because her whole throat was literally burnt and bleeding from the fire. And then her mom's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I went and talked to your dad today and he said like your body will adapt to whatever changes there are. Like no big deal." Right? So then the next day they're literally out like in a field and her mom's like, "Okay, you need to learn to control your fire. Like, let's go. Try and figure out how to make it happen so you don't burn somebody's head off or anything." Like it's just so nonchalant that she's a dragon. And I'm like, what? Like, what world is this where they're just like, yeah, yeah, you're gonna turn into a dragon, whatever. Let's just figure it out so you can go back to school.
I feel like in some ways that's how like massive like crises are handled sometimes though. Like someone gets like a chronic health condition and they're just like, yeah, okay, figure it out. Get back to work. Like, what are you doing?
It's so like it's so wild and like it's all her friends are just kind of like cool. They're like, yeah, we had a bet on like what mythical creature you were. Like, are you a demon? Are you this? So like, what's the actual like? What's the answer? What are you? Like, and they're just like, okay, cool. Can I touch your horns now? And I'm like, what? I, huh?
Everyone's just so chill about it, and I'm sure she is very much not chill about it.
She's very confused. She's kind of like, why aren't you like afraid of me? Why aren't you like, why am I allowed to come back to school when I literally like, because she like singes the kid in front of hair when she breathes
Oh my
fire.
gosh.
So she's like, why aren't I in trouble? Like, why, like, what is
Yeah.
happening?
That's crazy.
It's so funny. I'm like, I definitely need to see what happens next because, like, I don't know where this is going.
Yeah, it sounds so good though.
It's fun. It's very fun.
Speaking of like mythical creatures that people should be scared of and maybe aren't scared enough of, uh, I was so hooked on My Secret Vampire this month.
Hmm.
It was so good. In it, you have Dongha, who moves into this affordable shared house to start university in the big city. But he quickly finds out that there's something like a little bit odd about his roommates. So, like, as he grows closer to one of them, the other's behavior kind of gets like increasingly odd. Like, they're trying to feed him and being overly concerned with his weight. And they don't eat human food at all. And when they do, they get sick from it. And like, they're all very like strange and they'll be like, "Oh no, you can't give him that. He's allergic to garlic and ginger." And like it's just very odd. Um so of course like it's very clear from the beginning that they're all vampires. And so this human has like unknowingly moved into this den of vampires. Um the part that I am still obsessed with though is there are some times where like we very much see like one of them smelling him and things like that. I'm a sucker for a good scent kink kind of moment. And I literally just about died over them trying to fatten him up and like trying to make him all of this food to get him to the weight where he could be like big enough for them to suck his blood because he's just so tiny and like skinny and everything. But the fact is, like, they've never had to cook human food. So, like, he just comes into the kitchen and it's just like destroyed and covered in all of this stuff. And they're like, here, have this and this and this. And they have like all of this food prepared. And they're just like staring at him as he eats it. And I'm dying over like this whole like idea of them trying to like fatten him up, but also not explaining. So like he like gains a pound and they're like, yes, you gained a pound. And he's just like, what's going on? Um, I do feel like the show would have worked better if they were all a polycule though.
Yeah, that was a Polly would have fixed this situation for sure.
Yes.
Just their dynamics. It was like it's right there. Like just two steps. Like
Yeah.
just right there.
They all would have been great together.
They would have.
And there were moments where I'm sitting here going like, why are you trying to force a love triangle where polyamory is like right there. You have chemistry with all of each other.
Yeah, I think especially like the chemistry, because it wasn't even like, oh, two of them hate each other and they're into the one guy. It was like they all like each other and spend time together and are like super close and have fun together. It's like you could just like just
Yeah.
all of them. It's
Yeah, there was
fine.
like a lot of this where like they were very flirty with each other and everything. And it in the beginning I even had trouble figuring out like which relationship they were kind of pushing because you were seeing different characters get close to multiple characters.
Hmm.
And it wasn't like, oh, I think this is going to be a love triangle. It's like, no, multiple of these characters are interested in each other in a way
Yeah.
that like it's very tangled web, not like cohesive shape that I
Yeah.
can say like, oh, this is a love triangle. Oh, this is a love square. Oh, this is like a love pentagon or something. It was like, no, they're just like a tangled web of like
Hmm.
flirtation.
Yeah.
Just make them a polycule.
That yeah, it would have solved a lot. It would have
Yes.
been everything. Because it already felt like that half the time. You're just like, yeah, okay, now kiss. That's, yep, mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could have had it all.
Well, on the topic of mythical creatures, one of the series that I've been loving is the story of Bi-hyun, Enchanted Master of the Goblin. And basically, we follow Bi-hyun, who is like a goblin, and he's been alive for like thousands of years, whatever. And he's like really like a recluse. He like very much just like stays in his house. He hates humans. He doesn't even do his job. He's supposed to like manage ghosts or whatever. And he's like I'm not dealing with that right now. Like he doesn't want to do anything. And then he runs into this human who has moved into the city to become an actor. And this human looks exactly like his old master who disappeared. So the roommate that he lives with is kind of like taking care of him, of Baihyun, and he's like, okay, human, like you come live with us. Don't worry about rent. Like just stay here because Baihyun doesn't get any power. Like he's like special, so like he can't gain power from just touching anybody. He can only touch his master, and they find out that like he can touch this random kid without getting sick. So they bring him in and he's like, okay, now you just live here as long as you touch him so that he can like power up basically. So it's this whole story about this random kid
Interesting.
somehow being the master of this like 1,000-year-old goblin and the fact that he's like opened the gates to hell somehow and like how they deal with that. And like it's one of these shows that's like it's so low budget and it's so cheesy, but like something about it, I'm just like I love it. I love them, the like little weirdos who don't understand human interaction and how to be a normal person and like just navigating that they hate each other but don't hate each other. Like it's great. It's so good. And we also
I love
have
it.
like a side couple with the like roommate has this like kind of complicated thing with a fox. So he's like a like I guess a kitsune situation or whatever the equivalent would be. So we have like all these like complicated things of these like immortal creatures living in regular life and like existing with all the complications of just being a person, but being very bad at being a person. It's great.
That sounds so interesting. And like I love a low budget, cheesy kind of moment. Like
Hmm.
I'm here for it. So that sounds very appealing to me.
It's so fun. And like the one thing that got me was like when it started, I was like, oh yeah, this will be like cutesy fun, whatever. And then they threw in like some mystery and like horror elements. And I'm like, wait a minute. Now I just want to know what is happening. Like all the players, who's doing what, like what is going on? Because there's like more than just the romance situation. And I'm like, wait. Let's just get back to the mystery now. Because like, what is going on here?
Yeah, that sounds so good.
It's great. Highly recommend. If you can get past the low budget.
I'm here for low budget. I love it. Well, I had another series that I am obsessed with, and I don't care that we're only like 2 episodes in.
Hmm.
I already know that this is going to be all consuming for me. I've been watching School Trip, joined a group I'm not close to. And in this BL, you basically have like this very shy and nerdy student who doesn't have any friends in his class. And when he's faced with the idea of being paired up with other students, he's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm not friends with anybody. This is going to be terrible. But the members of the school's 4 Heavenly Kings, who aren't just like the top popular boys of the school, they also have like these heavy social media followings. So they're like kind of micro celebrities in their area, which is wild. They're like, oh, you're with us. Like you join in with us. And at first he kind of just assumes it's like, okay, well, they'll let me tag along, but whatever. But they're like, no, come hop in this picture. Like we're taking pictures, come hop in and like we're gonna do this. And so they're very much including him in every single aspect of this trip and like keeping him close at hand and planning future trips and being like, okay, so you're in charge of this. And he's like, I'm invited. Like, I didn't know I was included in this. I thought we were just here for this trip.
Hmm.
But I think I really heavily relate to his pain and like his shyness because there are several scenes where he might like step aside a little bit or be like, I don't want to intrude. And he will overhear other classmates being like, who does he think he is? Like being in every picture, or this picture would have been so much better without him in it. Like, why is he even there? And it's just like, they have so much invited him, but I don't think they necessarily see the position that they're putting him in to kind of be a target of like, why are you in this? because no one's hearing the part where they're inviting him to join in the picture, or they
Yeah.
think they're just doing it out of kindness.
Hmm.
And so they're kind of like, "Ugh, he's ruining everything." But he's the one who's overhearing this. He's the one who's internalizing this and feeling like, I'm not good enough to hang out with any of these people. I don't belong in this. And they're just like sitting there being like, of course you belong with us. Like, why wouldn't you? You're
Hmm.
amazing. Like, we love you. And of course, like you definitely see the chemistry, and he's definitely got one of them who is very protective of him already. Like first episode, second episode, like he is like, hold my hand while I lead you somewhere because you lost your contact and I'm not letting go of your hands till we get there. Like, sit with me on the bus. You can lean your head on my shoulder. And it's like, it's so cute. It's so cute.
And I've only seen episode one, but it's very much like I identify with this socially awkward, like doesn't have
Yes.
many friends. Because like I was very much the kid that like I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't get invited to stuff. So like when you are invited, you're like, No, 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 that's not how this works." Like, no.
Yeah. Like, you mean me?
Yeah.
Like,
So like I
you
get
think we
him.
should
Like
have...
I feel it. I'm like,
Yes.
oh, I feel for you. Oh no.
I feel him on such a core level and I love it so much. And it's so cute. I love a good, like, high school heart fluttering little, like, romance moment. I think it's so
Mm-hmm.
cute.
Mm-hmm. It's yeah, it's really I need to watch the next episode because I am it's adorable.
That's one of the shows that I have been literally like stalking the site that it's on, like hitting refresh, like, is it
Just
posted yet?
waiting.
Is it posted yet? Is it posted yet? And every time I get that, like, it's not available in your region, I'm like, no, just give it to me now.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah, the next one, like I feel the same with that where when I'm just like waiting and it's so cute is Punk's Triangle, which I know you're obsessed with too.
Yes, that's
I
another
feel
one that
like
I'm like,
I feel like
refresh until it pops up.
this show was like specifically targeted at us. Like hand
Yes.
me like punk, like VK fashion
Hmm.
and music and self-expression and art school and like
It's perfect.
complicated love triangle situation that's not but is like
Yeah.
mm, I, I can't I die like I can't do I can't it
And they're
kills me.
really out there, like, disproving that you can't have a love triangle with only two people
They
kind
said
of
hold
thing.
my
And I'm just
beer.
like, ah, I love it.
It's I find it's so funny because I was like, seeing fan reaction and stuff after the first episode where like they do the reveal and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, the makeup artists were so good." I had no idea and I'm sitting there like, "Oh no, is it the neurospicy?" Because like I knew that from the
I
first
knew
10
it.
seconds.
He like walks up in that bucket hat, and I was
I'm
like,
like, if
oh my
you, I know
God.
who you are. I know, I know who you are. Like I was not sure, like I was not shocked, but I loved it either way. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I think it's me then. I think it's me because everyone else was like shocked. They were like, how could they make him look so different? Like I had no idea it was the same actor. And I'm like, uh, oh, I guess it's just me. Oh,
Yeah. I I mean, I thought it was a very well done reveal, and I
mm-hmm.
see how if you're Chiaki and you don't want to see that they're the same person, that
Well,
like,
you wouldn't think of it, right? Like there's no
yeah,
like logically there's no reason for your idol to be in your class studying art fashion with you. So like you would never put two and two together like in that moment.
yes.
But me watching it, as soon as he walked in and went, "Oh, hey, we're partners," I'm like, "It's you. I know who
I'm
you are.
like, I'm like,
I
bro,
got
take
it."
that hat off. Let me see.
Like and then as they're going into other situations, I'm like, "How is he gonna manage this wig? Like, boy, like what are you
Mhm.
what?"
I know. I was like, how you gonna take your whole shirt off and not disrupt the wig or the hat? Like him keeping the bucket hat on to take his whole ass
Also, the
shirt off.
fact that
I'm like,
Chiaki said something, I'm like, oh, this show gets it. They
I
get
was like,
it.
okay, so you know how weird that
How
is.
ridiculous this is. Like, you know.
It's so good. I cannot get enough of it. It's the little details too, like them covering the band-aid on his thumb with
With
like
a
a thick,
ring.
chunky ring. I'm like, oh, it's
Mhm.
so good.
It's delicious. Like, and the fact that like they see like fashion from different perspectives and like why they're interested in fashion and why they're interested in like the punk style. Like,
Yes.
it's so good.
It's
It's so
amazing. And
good.
like the lens through which Inaga sees the world and Chiaki is like connecting with Inaga and learning the ways he sees the world is so different from the ways that he perceives I from seeing the world. Like he's like,
Hmm.
I'm so sure he sees the world this way because of like his parasocial connection to him. But then like in a way he's also like learning the real him by like learning what Inaga likes. But he has no idea that they're the same person. So there's a lot of ways where he's like, you're so ridiculous. What are you talking about? Not realizing like that is what built the person he has this parasocial obsession with.
I also love like Inaga doing things with Chiaki and kind of like laughing because like he knows that this kid doesn't know what
Mhm.
he's talking about. He knows he's never done any of this, but like he's like, oh yeah, I've never been here either. Like I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on. Like I just it's so good.
And him
It's
being
so
like, oh,
good.
this is my favorite bar. And it's like, boy, I know you have been here one time and it was last night with
For
me.
5 minutes. Like he was not even there long.
Yeah, like you did not even hardly order a drink and you're like, oh, this is my favorite club. Like, I love this place.
Like the
So good.
adorableness of him trying to like impress Inaga, but also being like so naive and has no idea what he's doing.
Yes.
And the fact that Inaga knows that but is playing along, oh, it's so good. It's so good.
I love it so much. I know the show is gonna hurt me
Hmm.
so bad,
I mean, lying usually does.
but I love it. I crave it. I want more. I also was dying over I asking him, which night out did you prefer? Like,
I
what
haven't,
did you like
oh,
better?
I haven't caught up yet, and I'm like
Oh my
dying because
God,
I'm like, I know
sorry.
it's
I
gonna
like
make me lose my mind.
spoiled.
It's fine. Like, I'm cool. You know the only spoiler I don't want, and
Yes.
you haven't watched that show, so we're fine.
Yes. But yeah, there's like a moment where he's like, which night out do you prefer? And it's like putting him in that situation where he thinks he's answering so genuinely of being like, oh, do I like this like super silly fun night out or do I like this like super intense like
Mm.
almost like a hypersexual dom sub kind of night out. Like,
But it's
which one
also
do I
like,
like better?
which Naga slash I does he like better?
Yeah.
Like the normal kind of this is me if nobody knew who I was version, or the like my
Hmm.
persona that everybody thinks they know. Like, ooh.
Yes. I also feel like at some point we're going to need a deep dive, and I don't know if this is something that we can do on YouTube, so I don't know if we're gonna have to find a way around that. But I feel like we have to talk at some point in depth
Mm.
once the series is over about the dominance of Ai versus the dominance of Inaga because they are both the dom in two very different
Oh yeah.
ways.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Chiaki realizes that he is the sub when he's with Inaga, but it's like, oh, honey, you very much are.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
very
good.
much are.
It's so like, ugh. I mean, I was hyped about that show just from the punk aspect. I was like, yes, give me punk,
Oh,
give me
yeah.
fashion, give me like rock, do it. And then episode one, I was like, oh no, this is it. I'm done. Like,
I didn't
yeah.
even get through the first like 10 seconds and I was like, okay, I I need it. It's consuming my
Yeah,
life.
all my messages to you are all caps, just screaming. Like,
Yes. We have been feral about this show, not gonna lie.
oh.
It's unhinged. I love it so much. I can't get the theme song out of my head. I like listen to it at other times. And like I didn't listen to a lot of music this month, but that's like the one thing that has been like earwormed into my brain.
Hmm.
and I love it so much. I love that theme song. It's one of my unskippable themes now. I love it.
So good. Do you have another one?
I I did write down an extra in case we had overlaps, and it was the only other music that I've really listened to this month, and it is so far outside of the genres that we even discussed.
Okay, so do you want me to do my last one because I'm equally as feral about it, my last series, and then
Yes,
we'll go into
please.
your, okay, which you already know, like you've been here for the whole thing.
Yes.
All right, so the next series that I am absolutely obsessed with that is finished now, but I have not seen the last episode because I had to work on the weekend, so I'm like holding it off. But that's the journey to killing you, and we follow Katauka, who is a like Yakuza boss, and he is a little too much, so he gets in trouble with a different like another gang. And one of the higher up bosses is like, okay, you need to lay low, like you need to go away on vacation for a little while so like they don't come at us, right? So he gets sent away with Odajima, who is, you know, at first we meet him as like, oh, he's really good with the books. Like he's good with money, so he'll handle your trip. Like just take him with you, whatever. And they go on this trip and we find out later that, the like main boss is ill and everyone thinks he's gonna pass away. So his son thinks that Katauka is gonna be the one to get succession. So sent Odajima basically to kill him because Odajima apparently has history with Katauka and they have some stuff between each other, some history that his Odajima's boss thinks is like, well, you want to do this, obviously. And if you do this, like, you'll be free, like, you'll be able to do something else. Like, you don't have to keep being like the underling. So they're on this trip and stuff happens. I mean, it's a Yakuza story, so like, it's all the trigger warnings, all the content warnings, like they're not good people objectively. Like they're not good people. But oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with it. Like the complexity of their relationship and how they engage with each other, and even just like Katauka being this really like bright, bubbly, like flamboyant. Like he's wearing like the only person wearing bright colors in a room of Yakuza men in black suits. Like that type of guy, right? But like there's more to it and how he views Odajima and how he views this trip, and it's like he obviously knows more than we know that he knows. Like there's more happening. Like, oh, it's just I want to like dig around in their brains. Like it makes me so feral, and I'm like I don't want to be spoiled for the end because I need to just scream about it to myself first. Like,
Yes.
oh, it's so good.
See, it's on my watch list, but I feel like it's one of those that I need to be like mentally in the right state for.
Yeah.
And also, I was waiting for it to end because I feel like I need to binge it. Like there's like some that are more lighthearted, like something like School Trip. I'm
Mm-hmm.
okay to watch week to week
Yeah.
because even the drama is like the drama, the tough moments, things like that are light enough that I can kind of like put that in a box and set it aside while I do other things. But in something like Journey to Killing You, I feel like I can't compartmentalize that and like be like, okay, I'm gonna set this aside while I go like wash the dishes and move on with my week
No, you
until the next
can't. It's
episode.
your entire brain. Like,
I have to binge it or it's going to consume me in a way that I can't handle with my ADHD right now.
yeah, 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 yeah. And this is the thing is like the like literally on the from the first episode, I was like, "Oh, this is happy of the end vibes." Like the tone of it, because it's obviously talking about very dark and like serious topics. Like there's a lot of like darkness, but the level of like comedic, like lightness that Katauka brings to the story is very much like what happens in Happy of the End and how it's like it's dark and like horrible and like do not watch it if you are not in a good headspace. But like there's a lightness there in one of the characters and like the vibes are so similar and like is obsessed with Happy of the End. So they're just like it's exactly what I want.
I'm gonna have to like back to back watch those or something
It's so
while I'm
good.
in the same headspace
Yeah.
and just like binge them both and enjoy them both and I know I'm going to love both of them. I know I will be feral over both of them, but it's one of those where it's like I'm saving it to be ready for it and also to
Mm-hmm.
like consume it in one bite.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, your last one.
My last one, because I definitely like had more than usual because I was like I made my list and I was like I have no music on my list this month. That's so weird. But like the only thing that I listened to, and it's gonna be weird, is Baby No Money's self-titled album that just came out. I have been so obsessed with it. And the thing is I was like, this guy is just a meme artist. He just posts silly TikToks, like whatever. I'm
Mm.
not my style. And then I saw the amount of like, he does a ton of cosplay, first of all, and almost always picks like female characters to
Mhm.
cosplay, which I'm like, that's awesome. I think it's very rare to see like a male presenting person cosplay as a woman so often when you're in a position of like celebrity. But he actually also goes into not just like, oh, it's cosplay. He's done actual drag. Like he has this song called Work where he collaborated with a drag artist and they
Oh,
had like they're talking about like camp and like emphasizing the vibes of camp. So their dresses are literally made of tents and they're filming the music video in the woods and like they have like these awesome like
oh my
camping
gosh.
vibes. And so it's like camp, but like camp.
Hmm.
And I love it. Um, but also he in his lyrics like regularly uplifts the trans community and will uplift them in his activism and everything. So it's like I looked at this guy and I was like, "Oh, you're just like a silly meme artist or like a trend, like whatever. You're like something the teens are gonna listen to. My kid listens to you a lot." And it was like, "Okay, I'm listening and like it's catchy. It's an earworm. I get it." But then it was like he kept showing up on my feed and I'm like, oh, he's like actually putting his money where his mouth is. And like I watched an interview where he was saying that he's not as rich as he could be because he absolutely like he will make sure that his producers and the people who pay his beats and everything, they get paid more than what they would get paid if he wasn't like an independent artist. He's like, no, they get their cut of things. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, it's my song, so I get the biggest slice of the
Hmm.
pie. He's like, that's not how it works. Like, they made this. I wouldn't have music if they didn't make this. So they get their slice like massively. And so it's like, here's a guy who's like dressing as women, doing actual drag and uplifting drag artists, heavily invested in LGBTQ spaces, uplifting the trans community in his lyrics, in his activism, and he like fairly pays the people he works with. And I'm like, okay, King, I'm kind of here for it.
That sounds amazing though. Like it's seems so rare, even though it shouldn't be.
Yeah. Well, and it's
Yeah.
like he very much is like, yeah, I'm generally a straight guy. I wouldn't rule out attraction to a man, but like in general, I'm straight. And so
Mm.
it's like, it's not even like, oh, I'm doing this because I want to queer bait, which like human, like real people can't queer bait, but that's like the allegation that gets thrown out when you have like someone who dressed very feminine, like Harry Styles or something like that. They're like, oh, he's queer baiting. Never mind that we don't know his sexuality. We don't know his orientation. We don't know his gender identity or anything because a lot of that is like marketing and like heavily under wraps. But you have these artists where it's like we see the packaged version of them. And so when he's like, he could be getting these allegations of like, oh, well, you're doing this because you want like a queer audience to like you. It's like he's backing it up with the money. He's
Yeah.
backing it up with his lyrics. He's backing it up with his support. And especially like in the US when we're having a lot of people like targeted right now with like a lot of legislation, for him to be like, I'm gonna have a drag artist in my music video. I'm gonna have like these people that I'm uplifting and they're getting their voices out there, getting their art out there. It's like it's really nice to see right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm into
I
it.
mean, that sounds great. I mean, and on music, I've had a wild music month.
Really?
I
No.
mean, like, I don't even know where to start at this point. Like, I guess we have to start with like the biggest deal is Yuta's first full album came out like a few days
Yes.
ago, and I am in love
It's
with
so
it,
good.
obsessed with it. Like, it is no skips, all bangers, like delicious, like so good. I'm still laughing at the fact that like this man literally called it easy listening. He's like, "Oh, it's easier listening than depth." And I'm listening, like I literally am listening to it. I'm like, "Bro, like your third song has screaming in it. Like what do you mean
He's
easy?
such a
Easy for
lying
who?"
liar.
Like I'm like
Not
dying. I'm
him.
like, I should not trust anything that comes out of this man's mouth. Like, what do you mean?
No.
Because he said that at some point, I don't know if it was like in some fan video or what, but he said that and I'm like, okay, like, I'll take whatever. Like, softer rock is fine too. And then I'm listening to it and I'm like, wait. If you don't like rock, like this is not going to be for you. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, define easy.
Like easy for who? Easy for me, but not to anybody else. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like this man,
All he does is lie.
honestly, but I'm like, oh, it's so good. Every song is so good. I just
Yes.
and then to love someone, like I literally was like almost crying. Like his voice in that, like,
So good.
hello? Like
Hmm.
what the vocals? Oh my gosh, I couldn't even so now I just wait for my physical copy to come and I play it forever.
This is a man who has like genuinely found his true calling musically. Like,
It's
this is
perfect.
what he was meant to be doing.
Yeah. It's amazing. Like I'm so like I don't know, especially with this full album because it feels even more like rock. Like Depth was rock, but this feels like if you're not a fan of rock and you don't listen to hard rock, you've never really listened to like screamo or anything, like it feels like you wouldn't like it. Whereas like Depth I feel like is a little more palatable. Like I feel
Mhm.
like people could like listen to it as like, oh, I don't really listen to rock, but it's a little other than Off the Mask because like that one's intense, but like the rest of it is a little more like palatable, I think, like for mass appeal. Whereas like Persona, I'm like, no, this is for like the rock fans. Like this is like a Hyde, a Miyavi, like this is like straight rock. And I'm like,
Yes.
I'm here for it.
Depth felt like it still could port over NCT fans who maybe aren't as familiar with rock but really like Yuta and they're like, "Oh, I want
Hmm.
to support what you do, but like I'm not super familiar with the new genre you're trying." And maybe they're more used to like the polish of K-pop,
Yeah.
but they're open to the like noisier bands in K-pop. And so I feel like that's what kind of where depth is like
Hmm.
if you like certain aspects of K-pop, you could easily get into depth. I feel like Persona is very much like if you like J-rock, if you are part of this audience, you understand this, or if you're a K-pop fan who had like Midwest emo phase back in the day, or like ever got into like metal or rock or anything like that as like your high school years, and now as an adult, you're like, oh, I love K-pop. Those are the people who are going to like Persona the most, I think.
That's the thing. Like I was talking to somebody else about it and like because they listened through and kind of gave me their thoughts on every song. Because like I was like, oh, I'd love to know your thoughts. Like let me know. And like it very much is like it's noisy, it's loud, like it's dirty and a lot like in a lot of it's got that like J-rock grime to it that like if you're
Yes.
not into like rock like hard rock, like that's not gonna be for you. If you like it a little cleaner, like less layers, less things going on, like it's gonna be too much. There's some songs that are like super fast and noisy. Like
Hmm.
it is definitely gonna be more than some people can manage if like their level of rock is a much like cleaner, like softer, less layered vibe. Because it's like it's a mess in the best way.
it has that like nastiness to it that
Uh-huh.
it's like, I am here for
Yeah,
that. I
it
want it.
feels like dirty. Like in your ears, it's like, ooh, there's like so many layers that I can't necessarily pick all of them out. Like there's so much happening here. Like
Yes.
it's so good. It's so good.
Yes, it's phenomenal. I need to listen to it more because I've only had a couple listen throughs and I feel like I haven't gotten a chance to like properly just like sit there and turn it up in my headphones and focus on
Hmm.
the music. Like it's been
Yeah.
like, oh, I turn it on while I'm doing dishes. Oh, I turn it on while I'm doing something else. And I want to
Yeah.
like actually immerse myself in it.
You need to just like full immersion, like nothing else, just listen
Yes.
to it. Oh, so good. On the, I guess the same vein, not quite, but sort of, is my current drum obsession, Hagiwa.
Love him.
Like I don't even know I don't even know how I found him. It was literally just random scrolling and this video came up and I was like, "Wait, hello? Like who are you?" And essentially he's this like drum influencer. He has a mask and like Hagua is like his persona and like he's a 2-year-old little baby and
And
he
it
drums
shows.
like a beast. Like he is so fast and he has double pedals, which is like a whole thing. And he drums with one hand and like, oh my gosh. So he's on Steel Heart Club, which is like the new like Mnet band survival show, and he's the only soloist on the whole show. I'm just I'm just here for Hagiwa.
Yeah.
I literally started watching the show just because he's on it. Because I'm like, yes, please, like I don't know what he's gonna do, but like do it all. Like I won't follow you anywhere at this point.
It's amazing.
I
He's
love him.
simultaneously like drum god and tiny little baby.
Yes, and I think that's what makes it so like enticing and intriguing is like he has this like so he uses like a voice modulator and he's got this like cute high kind of like little kid squeaky voice and he is like so adorable and like bubbly and fun and kind of like you would expect of a little kid and then he plays and you're like what did I just watch? Like wait
Yeah,
a
like
minute.
what demon has inhabited your toddler body?
Literally like I'm obsessed with it. Like I
Yeah.
don't it's like a mix of like I am confused and a little scared and obsessed.
Yes.
Like I just love him.
I love it. I know like you send me clips and everything in our DMs and I'm just like, yes, open, must watch every time.
Hmm.
He's so good.
And it's so funny too, because we were talking about this recently that like I didn't pick up on the Poppy's Playtime reference originally. And like going back and watching some of his older stuff from when he started, I'm like, oh, it is like way in your face, and he just like veered away from it a bit. But I'm like, I don't know what is going on because I still do not understand Japanese, but I am here for it all.
I love it.
Like I love everything. I just, oh. That's my new
He's
obsession
amazing.
now.
I'm here for it, and I'm here for all the clips you send me. I will watch every single one.
Yeah,
So good.
um, at the time of filming, like this episode, the second episode of Steel Hearts Club is out. Like I caught because it's like they stream it on YouTube, and I think there's like a day or two after that you can still watch it. So I was watching it this morning. I'm like, A, so many of those bands are so good. Like shockingly good. I was like, whoa, where did they find these people? Like, because they are incredible. And then obviously I was just there for him. I was like, okay, let's see what he does. And he did Home Sweet Home by G-Dragon. I'm like his
Okay.
charisma. Oh, it's so good. Highly recommend. Everyone needs to go watch it. Go support him.
Yes.
Vote for him. Do whatever you need to do.
Yes. He's wonderful.
He is.
I love him.
It was actually so cute. Like, so he came out and did his little intro, and one of the like judges, or I think they're directors, they're called directors on that show. So one of them was like, "Oh, like, hi, whatever, whatever." And they're like, "Who are you? Like, what's your identity?" And he's just like, "Oh, me? It's a secret. And I'm like, I love you so much.
Perfect. He's so
Like,
perfect.
it's so cute. He's so cute.
I love him.
Ugh, it was a great music month. I'll say that.
Yes.
Oh, I think that's it for the
Yeah.
month. We made it. We did it.
Yes. A minimal rambling too. We did just fine on
We
that.
managed. Yeah, tell us what you watched or read or listened to in the
Oh my
comments. Tell
goodness.
us if
Yes.
you've listened to Yuta's new album or if you know Hagua, because I know he has lots of fans out there.
Yes.
Let us know.
Yeah.
What are you watching?
Do you agree with our favorites this month?
Yeah.
Do you have favorites that we missed that we should check out?
Do you
Let
disagree
us
and hate
know.
everything that we said? Let us know.
I mean, it's possible.
Tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye.